STREAMTV. Welcome to the 16th July edition of The Front Page. My name is BISMARK Brown. Let's start off with a daily graphic of today. Banner headline: Government releases 70 million Ghana cedis to schools. Money for academic interventions, practical, technical examination. And that comes with a photograph of the Director General of the Ghana Education Service, Professor Kwesi Opoku Amankwa. And the story says the government has released about 70 million Ghana cedis for the smooth takeoff of the 2020 West African Senior School Certificate Examination WASE, which begins on Monday, July 2020. And out of the amount, 56,629,688 Ghana cedis has been disbursed to the accounts of the individual schools. And that's on the front page of Daily Graphic. Police delegation in Yendi over divisional commanders expulsion. And last week we were told that the Yendi Traditional Authority has taken a decision to expel the Yendi Divisional Police Commander for allegedly showing disrespect to the Yana. That's on the front page of Daily Graphic of today. We move on to the Ghanaian Times banner headline: Increase in mobile money fraud. Swindlers Target Financial Institutions, BOG raises alarm. And it comes with a photograph of Dr. Ernest Addison, who is the governor of the Bank of Ghana. The story says that the Bank of Ghana has raised alarm over the increasing rate of mobile money fraud in financial institutions, particularly banks in the country. According to the central bank, swindlers have targeted banks using dubious ways, including pretending to be staff of telecommunication companies to execute their fraudulent agenda. The Ghanaian Times also says Bernard Mona faces Supreme Court July 21. That's a story on the front page of the Ghanaian Times. Arrest, prosecute persons flouting COVID-19 protocols. And that's coming from the Ghana Bar Association. 4 teacher unions demand closure of schools is also a caption on the front page of the Ghanaian Times. Daily Guide is our next paper banner headline: Bawumia changes rice, sugar, butter politics in Zongos. The office of the National Chief Imam has acknowledged the role of the Vice President, Dr. Bawumia, in changing the face of politics in the Muslim-dominated communities in the country, popularly called Zongos. No show at Mona contempt hearing is also a story on the front page of Daily Guide. The Supreme Court has adjourned the application of contempt of court brought against the chairman of the People's National Convention (PNC), Bernard A. Mona, to July 21, 2020. Mr. Mona was cited for contempt after he allegedly encouraged Ghanaians to disregard a Supreme Court order for the Electoral Commission to compile a new voters register pursuant to CI 126, which excluded the old voter ID card as basis for identification. And that's also on the front page of Daily Guide. VIB hence rent digitization. On the front page of Daily Guide as well, the photograph of the Minister of Communications, Esla Owusu Ekufo, is attached to this headline: GBCDTT order sparks fresh NPP NDC fight. Well, an order from the ministry to the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation to consolidate its 5 running channels has sparked some political disagreement. And that's on the front page of Daily Guide. Daybreak newspaper this morning comes to the photograph of Dr. Jan Selby, who is the boss of the NHIA. Banner headline: Rape scandal hits NHIA. Nurse petitions NHIA over alleged act by Sola, NHIA manager. And the story says a nurse in the Savannah region has petitioned the National Health Insurance Authority over allegations that the NHIA manager at Sola, Mahama Sakara, attempted to rape her and sexually harassed her. That's on the front page of Daybreak. On the front page of Daybreak as well, government to address rent advance headache, and that's coming from His Excellency the Vice President. 5 ministries, GES, others disinfected against COVID-19 as a caption also on the front page of Daybreak newspaper. The Chronicle comes with a very sad headline this morning, and it comes to the photograph of the deceased. Comes to the photograph of Eric Ija, who is deceased after donating 10,000 Ghana cedis for funeral. Ghana Health Service rejects police report on death of boy after yellow fever vaccination. And we're told that the family at Afienya in the Ningo Pram district of the Greater Accra region, whose son died following a mass immunization exercise of the yellow fever vaccination, is appealing to the Ghana Health Service to honor the initial promise made by the service to compensate them. The deceased, Eric Ija, 17, and a student of the District Assembly School, Afienya, on November 29, 2018, participated in a nationwide yellow fever vaccination exercise, which was organized by the Ghana Health Service within the jurisdiction of the Afenya district. He was, however, pronounced dead upon arrival at the Tema General Hospital after he collapsed when the vaccine was administered to him. It's on the front page of the Chronicle. Brouhaha over GBC channels. The caption on the front page of the Chronicle as well. Voter registration guarantee on sale, and people have found business in this exercise. The Chronicle reports today Mahama claim on Alawa as arrant contradiction. That's a caption at the top right corner of the Chronicle. The Daily Statesman says, stay of guarantor contract business. EC warns against illegal action in voters registration. Well, some people have found business in opposing as guarantors. The Daily Statesman this morning says, stay off guarantor contract business. EC warns against illegal action in voters registration. And some people have turned this guarantor opportunity into a business. The Daily Statesman this morning also says, Akufo-Addo's COVID-19 fight can't be trivialized, says Same Ewuku. And that's on the front page here of the Daily Statesman. The Daily Dispatch says, battle to win more seats in Parliament, cause of electoral violence. On the front page of the Daily Dispatch, former President Jerry John Rawlings is here. AFRC humiliation of Ghanaians was sad, but well deserving. And that's attributed to Mr. Rawlings. That's on the front page of the Daily Dispatch. Peace Council condemns voter registration exercise violence. That comes to the photograph of Professor Emmanuel Asante. Our last but not least paper this morning is the Business and Financial Times. Banner headline, COVID-19 fight faces danger as NHIA is still indebted to local drug manufacturers. On the front page of the Business and Financial Times, closure of schools must be informed by medical evidence. And it comes to the photograph of Bright Appiah, who is the Executive Director of Child's Rights International. And a child-centered organization, Child's Rights International, has asked the Ghana Education Service to hasten slowly in taking a decision on whether to close senior high schools because of the recent positive COVID-19 cases recorded in some schools. On the front page of the BNFT as well, June inflation declines marginally ahead of policy rate decision. Professor Corte says, still no room for a cut. That's about it for today's edition of the front page. Keep enjoying Stream TV. For your daily newspaper headlines, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Stream TV Beyond the Headlines.